Are you recording? Okay. So what's up, guys? Welcome to a new video. If you're new to my channel, just for reference, this is a 2015 gsxr 750, and today I'm going to teach you how to do something that you probably shouldn't be doing, and that is power wheelies. So I've had a lot of people ask me about power wheelies, like how do you do them, how can you do them the easiest way, and I'm going to show you that. This is a 750, but this can be used on pretty much any bike. I've even done these on a CBR 250, which is basically a single cylinder 250cc engine, very little amount of power on that bike, and it will still do a power wheelie. So here is my reckoning with you on power wheelies. Do them only to get used to the feeling of doing a wheelie. Once you get used to that feeling, I highly suggest you move on to clutch up wheelies. But power wheelies will give you a little bit of confidence, and they will teach you the basics of getting your front wheel off the ground. But they're very dangerous. Like, they're very unpredictable. Whereas clutch ups, to me, I can do 100 clutch ups, and every single time I know how much power I'm giving, and whatnot. But on power wheelies, because you're jerking it so hard that it's really unpredictable how much power you're going to give it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Like I said, 2015 gsxr 750. This is a pretty powerful bike. If you have anything like a 250 or something like that, you're basically just going to have to give more throttle than what I'm giving, okay? So basically I will probably go over first gear first, because first gear is going to be like the easiest to get up, right? So by this point, you should be very comfortable with riding a motorcycle to begin with. You should not be doing this within like the first few months of riding a bike. So first gear, we're gonna go really slow for this and hope that no cars come up behind me. So first gear, basically what you're going to be doing is rolling on the throttle, but kind of pulling on the handlebars, and that will bring the wheel up, right? So like as I'm going 15 miles an hour, okay? Pull on, and then once I get up a little bit, all I do is jerk the throttle back, and no clutch whatsoever, no clutch needed, right? Jerk the throttle back a little bit, harder than you were to begin with, just roll on, and then jerk the throttle back. That's going to bring the bike up. Right? Just like that. Super easy, no clutch necessary. Okay, so second gear is, now I haven't done power wheelies in so long, so you're going to have to bear with me here. But second gear, pretty much the same deal, but you may have to give more throttle. You're probably going to have to give more throttle, because first gear is going to be so powerful that it's going to be easy to come up, right? But second gear, it's going to be a little less power, a little less torque, so it's going to be a little bit harder to get it up. So one way to do it is to get higher in your RPMs. So roll on, get higher in your RPMs, let off for just a second, and then throttle back on really quick. You have to do this very quick, right? See, like I said, I have not done this in so long that I can barely do it myself. First gear is going to be like 100%, like super duper easy, right? But second gear is going to be a little bit tougher. So just for I'm going to try to do another second gear one and see if I can get it to pull up a little bit. But I don't do clutch, or I don't do power wheelies like ever. So second gear, rolling on, let off, and then pull back. See, it came up just a little bit. It didn't come up much, you know. First gear is where it's really going to be at. But so first gear, you can do that same thing. You can kind of roll on, let off, and then throttle back on. But you don't want to be doing that too much, because that's the thing about there's people getting on their bicycles here, so I'm trying not to spook people too much. But you don't want to be too heavy on the throttle, especially for power wheelies, because you're basically just jerking back on the throttle, and a lot of people who are not used to this might do whiskey throttle, where they get on the throttle too hard. Alright, so back in first gear. So easiest way, throttle on and then just pull back. Now the thing is, you're chasing this wheelie out, so you're gonna run out of RPMs really quickly. So, but this is gonna give you a way to get used to actually doing a power wheelie, or getting the wheel off the ground to begin with. So like I said, you can just roll on hard, or you can roll on, let off, and then throttle back on really hard. Not super hard. I would say like half throttle in first gear, like at that most. Don't be going out there full throttle and you will loop your bike 100%. Full throttle on a 750, 600, 1000, you're looping your stuff, man. Don't do that. You don't want to loop your bike. I would rather not do wheelies whatsoever than do a wheelie and loop my bike. Not worth it. So roll on and then be easy. So like when you want to start out, you want to like gradually start giving it more throttle. So roll on, roll off, just a little bit of throttle, right? And it still came up, just, you know, a couple inches. But as you progress, you'll be able to give it more throttle, and you'll be able to predict what the bike's gonna do. Like, you'll know how much throttle to give it for a power wheelie, and that's first gear, you know. And that's really where you should be starting, is first gear. You know, if you're on a 1000, okay, go ahead and probably start in second, because first gear is gonna be super touchy. Super touchy. Even on my 750, first gear is pretty touchy. These bikes have a lot of torque, and that could end badly for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and give one more example for the first gear power wheelie on a super sport, any kind of bike. Dirt bikes, this is gonna work on dirt bikes also. So roll on, let off the throttle just for like a half a second, and then roll back onto the throttle. Okay, so I'm on the throttle, and you can do this at really low speeds too, right? So I am going 15, around 20, I will roll on and off. Not coming up very high, but you get the idea. Okay, let's just say 30 in first gear. Roll on, 30. Super touchy though, first gear. So that's how you power wheelie, guys. I didn't want to make this video, but I've had so many people ask me to do it. So this is my safest way to do a power wheelie, right? And always remember, cover your rear brake, get familiar with your rear brake, be safe, be smart, have fun, guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace and ride safe.